Today at 6, Britain's most senior military officer says Ukraine is winning the war and had already guaranteed its survival. But that doesn't mean the fighting is over. We're with volunteer forces facing some of the heaviest fighting since the war began.
They simply cannot let the Russians through here. If they do, more Ukrainian troops to the south and the Donbass will be under threat. So they're hanging on for dear life here.
Also on tonight's programme, can the Prime Minister unlock Northern Ireland's political gridlock? He's in Belfast, where a dispute over the post-Brexit deal is at the heart of the impasse. A 22-year-old man has been found guilty of the murder of police community support officer Julia James in Kent last year. He fought the curse of drugs and booze, and now Mike helps others. A glimmer of hope. But addiction-related deaths keep going up. Jake Daniels becomes the first active male professional footballer to come out as gay in over 30 years. What does that say about the beautiful game?
And coming up in Sports Day, later in the hour on the BBC News Channel, there's still everything to play for in the final week of the Premier League season. Tonight, Arsenal will try and climb back into the top four.
Good evening and welcome to the BBC's News at 6. Britain's most senior military officer, Admiral Sir Tony Radakin, says Ukraine has now guaranteed its survival as a nation. In a speech today, the Chief of the Defence Staff said Ukrainians are winning the war. But as we report now, that doesn't mean the fighting is anything like over. Far from it. Ukrainian forces have been retaking territory in the northeast of the country in recent days, pushing the Russians further from Kharkiv, their second largest city. But that may be partly because Russian forces have been focusing on the Donbass region further south. Our special report tonight is from near the eastern city of Izium, known as the gateway to the Donbass. Our correspondent Quentin Somerville and camera journalist Darren Conway have been on patrol with volunteer fighters of the Territorial Defence Force.